All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So today is Wednesday, October 1st. Yeah, and this is the great month because we have so many powerful news exactly in October, and Jake today with us today is like his day. Yeah, it's the Wednesday, to provide some, really great details about the price prediction, about the how basically DEX will gonna be launched. And of course, you can ask all of the questions in the end of the meeting, and of course, while the meeting. So that's gonna be the really great. So all the questions gonna be answered. Yeah, and plus right now we're just streaming on the X. So don't forget about that. If you have some people who all the time follow the X, yes, just share with them that information. So it's the great interaction gonna be for us, and of course, for those people who all the time in the crypto space. Yeah, Jake, you can start. We have waiting for the great news. We have our price right now more than $3.30, which is great, and we really wish to see $4 maybe this week. What do you think?
Yeah. So hello guys, hello everybody. So I hope we will get $4. Yeah. So as Jake promised, Jake will deliver. Yeah. So as I said, but yeah, please don't one of you guys dump all you have. Yeah. So this will not help. So only buying order can help. Yeah. So as I said, don't sell now. We are just at the beginning of something really good, something really crazy. So be prepared. Yeah, for something. As I said, we are just on first day of October. Lot of the stuff will happen this month. Basically, we are ready. We are preparing to launch the exchange. In first step, we will open the liquidity for the traders to be able to trade. After it, we will start trading. We will start staking. So there will be few stages. So you will see how this stuff will work. So there is a lot of the work for me to do and for my community and for my guys. So we are preparing everything, but only, as I said, you guys should only do buy orders. Yeah. So basically buy TMX, stake it up if you have it. As I said, just this before David just speak, yeah, he buy for $10,000 TMX just on the beginning of TGA and now have 25,000 in a value. Yeah. So basically this is 250% up. So this is the easiest possible way. Yeah. So this is what Jake said. Buy Ethereums while they are cheap, put them in TMX, and we will add up the value. So you can see in last 7 days we are 42% up. Yeah. So I don't know if you've been sleeping all this private sale, TGA sale, you could still earn 40% up. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm stupid or something, but people, we are giving you almost free money. Yeah. So basically, we are giving you opportunity of your life to bring it up. And this is just beginning. Yeah. So basically, this is just beginning. I think on the longer term, on the longer way, you will see even bigger results, even bigger moves. So for now, as I said, we are just break $3.3. So as we speak, if you can see, the Ethereum just make some push up from the $4,000. We are just 4,300. I hope we will hold. If we manage to hold this area at least day or two, or by the end of the week, then we can maybe make one more push down. But as I said, this is still dangerous area, so it could be still retraced. So yeah, be careful with that. But for the TMX, only up, guys. Only up, yeah. So basically, this is the easiest trade in your life. Just buy TMX when you see something red, just buy, and this is it. I don't know, even guys who don't trade, they can understand this. So basically, if you do this on the Monday, I think this was when I ended, you've been already almost 12%, 10% from now. So you put $10,000, you are $11,000 just in 2 days. Yeah. So this is how this crazy is. And as I said, guys, a lot of the stuff is happening. Basically, if you buy this week, $2.2. So this was the biggest sell-off. This was sell-off from these guys who make these first initial sell-offs until this big week. This is for 53%, guys. 53%. So I don't know what I'm speaking anymore. Just be prepared. Just buy some TMX tokens, stack your wallets because something crazy is coming. We make this first $3 target hit. Now, next target is going to the $4. As I said, there is not a lot to do until the $4. It's around 20% up now from this point. As I said, I hope by the end of the week we will go to the $4. That means that we almost double the volume and the money what is coming into our token. And then from that moment, as I said, before we launch. My next target is $5. This could be just in days before we launch. Let's say open liquidity or do something. This could be our first target. So as I said, if you see any sell-off, use it. Any red candle means yeah, cheaper TMX and use it. Yeah. So maybe we will go like this and then break it, then make a little bit small dump and then go into the $5. So as I said, use this stuff when you see some red, use it like this stuff, use it because this mean money. Yeah. So this mean there was some weekend, some guy who couldn't hold his TMX, who needs some money, and he was ready to sell it cheaper. Yeah. So almost every day we got almost 10% up. Yeah. So we are preparing for something big. And what is very important now on the market, the most important stuff is, let's say, most trending stuff is DEX perpetuals. So this is our project. So basically now when we get listed, we will also go for the DEX listing. It's a little bit complicated, but yeah, I will do it. So I'm already working on it. So we will be listed for one of the DEXs. So as I said, guys, this is now the moment when we want to jump in. This is the train what we are going to catch. And as I said, October, in most of the cases, was really good month for the crypto and for the trading. So yeah, let's say if we manage to bring this month, the exchange, if we go fully live, by the end of the year, I can guarantee it will be some really crazy results, and you will be able to see something really great, really big push up with only 500,000 tokens now circulating, and with all these private seed phase tokens, we'll be able to stake, to hold, to earn passive income. I think, guys, even $10 or even bigger prices are not far away. Yeah. So basically, I think for $10 we need, I don't know, 1 million more in input in buys, or even that we can push it really fast and really quick. So as I said, for the communities, share with your people, share with your guys, show them what we have. We have some real product, we have some real stuff. We are trading on our exchange. We will have a lot of the stuff in behind. There will be swaps, there will be bots, there will be whole ecosystem built on this product. So when you buy TMX token, you buy part of the exchange. So this is very important, guys. So you are not buying some stupid meme coin with some picture of some dog who can bring you, I don't know, 100 DEX, but maybe one sometime in 5 years. Yeah. So you are not buying this. Yeah. So you are buying something who have real product, who is taking money out of the market, what's very important, and sharing between his holders, his takers, and his liquidity providers. So this is very important. So you are investing in real product, in real stuff. And as I said, guys, I hope this is enough for you to get yourself back. But as I said, for the guys who are waiting for the staking, we are working on it. We will open it while we get the liquidity on, so you will be able to get yourself staking node. And with the staking, what that means, you will put your TMX token into the stake mode. You will get some part of the tokens as reward for the staking. Plus, you will get yourself USDTs as passive income. Yeah, so I can guarantee you this can be really crazy. So basically, David, with his investment of $10,000 in beginning of TGA, he's already at 25K. I think by the end of the week, they will be already at 30K. So basically, with that money, when he put him in the staking, he can get, I don't know, 10 to 20% passive income monthly just for the holding of TMX token in USDTs plus some tokens. So you can just imagine how crazy this is. You can just imagine he will get, I don't know, 100 tokens just for the holding, and this token can go to $10 when we go live. So he can get an additional $1,000 just from the tokens, yeah, and he can stake them back and get even more money. So as I said, guys, this will be really crazy. Be prepared. You are investing in real product, real stuff, and as I said, I'm now working on it. So we open liquidity, so we open staking, we go fully live. So this is next steps in this month. I hope in next week this will be finished. I'm working my ass off. Yeah. So as I said, it's really crazy to catch with all this stuff together. I barely survived these listing days, so no sleeping for me, almost 3 or 4 days. But yeah, after it, now we are just ready, yeah, to make another push up so people see the value in this token, and I hope even more people will see the value. But yeah, as I said, while we speak, people are buying. Yeah, so this is what I like. Yeah, so when you have real stuff, you can bring some really good volume. Yeah, and you can bring some really great stuff into the token. But as I said, if you are smart enough, you will not sell this token until we go at least about $10 or even 20, 30, $50. So this is all on table because all these tokens can give you passive income. So as I said, with the staking, you will be able to get USDTs, some additional part of the tokens, sell it during the way. Why is this important? Why we also got this really good pressure? Because there's not a lot of the guys who are selling. These first guys, I don't know why they do it, but they sell almost 30% of liquidity just in first seconds. Yeah. So this was maybe their stupid decision they could get. If these guys didn't sell, we will be already at $5. Yeah. But as I said, we need to recover all this take out of liquidity, rebuy with new people on, and then bring it back into the value. So as I said, this is their loss. They could be already maybe even 100% up additional money, but they'll be stupid and they sell. Yeah. So this is why I say to you guys, please be prepared, place your position, you will be ready to push on and you will be ready to go in the next level. Also, as I said, go with our X, share with your community, share with your people. There will be a lot of the stuff happening in behind. As I said, I'm doing my best to promote it on the next level, to add up as more stuff we can. So basically, I will now focus more to get more articles. We've been published on some news, on some articles. There will be a lot of the YouTubers who share our videos. So we are rolling on. Yeah, so we are rolling on. I didn't even have the time to collect all this data and share with you guys. Yeah, so as I said, people are getting to know about the TMX. People are seeing what's happening. And as I said, a lot of the good stuff is coming this month. And from my perspective, if you guys are ready, please be prepared for this week to go to $4. Also, I don't know, guys, I think yesterday made the video about Uniswap, how you can exchange. As I said, I didn't use Uniswap a lot of in my life. Yeah. So basically, when I do it on exchanges. But yeah, as I said, it's pretty simple, just few clicks away. So you can exchange in values. So as I said, guys, be prepared, be ready to buy. If you don't have some of these exchanges, go with Uniswap, no KIC, just swap your coins into the TMX and get yourself the volume up. And also what is very important, please, yeah, write this stuff together, share it, make that you are guys bullish. Yeah, put this data on, make some community, share with the new people what is happening with the TMX, and also what is very important, be ready for the next swing up. From my perspective now, as I said, I cannot announce you when the DEX will be fully live because we need to get this as preparation. So not people dump the tokens or rebuy the tokens or pump the price before. Yeah, so we will try to get this maybe day or two before just from the video. You guys who've been on with us on the Zoom, you get the first info, you get the best info, and as I said, you guys will handle this information, and this information can help you for the long term and can give you really good profit. And as I see, most of our community here is already guys who've been with us from the beginning. And as I said, they already know when Jake says something, Jake will do it. Yeah. Just give me some time. I will make it. I will bring this off and you will see some really good results for all of you. So as I said, we are still small community. And when our decks go live, when everybody see it listed, I think we will be number 13 on the exchanges. At that moment, you will guys see how crazy stuff can be. So basically, this is third well listed exchanges will be number 13. So as I said, it will be really crazy. Now I just see Asta just go above hyper liquidity in trading volume. So when this was the Binance. So this is their Binance DEX. So if the CZ Binance know that DEX perpetual is good stuff and they open it just now, you know we have something good, guys. Yeah. So so if these guys know where the money is, yeah. So we will be also one of these products. So as I said, a lot of the stuff is happening, a lot of the stuff will bring on, and just be prepared. You will see some crazy results. You see these crazy volumes. I don't even know how much of the money is this. This is 74 billion, or I don't know. There's so many zeros here in 24 hours. Yeah, so this is crazy numbers. Yeah, and this guy get all these percentages. Yeah, there and they got into liquidity. So as I said, market can be really crazy, hyper liquidity, $9 billion a day. So you can just imagine, guys. Even these guys with 850 million, that they're looking small, yeah, here. So so as I said, be prepared, be ready. We can bring few $1 million at the beginning of the volume, but by the time this will roll on, and things can be really, really fast and really quick active. And as I said, be prepared for this. We are coming up and we will be listed on this site and you will see our results. I don't know why the GMX they move it now from this list. They I think add few more networks. They also add Solana and something, so they will now make this new updated with congestions. But yeah, as I said, we will be one of them. And for the long term, GMX was number one, yeah, for the long term. And just a few months ago, when hyperliquidity came, they take the place, yeah. But for the long time, GMX was number one, and all this stuff together. So you will see TMX here, guys. Be prepared for that, and that means a lot of the money, yeah. So basically now, when if somebody want to open DEX perpetual exchange. He needs at least, I don't know, $10 million and at least 3 to 6 months with some great team to build this. So we are already in front of them, yeah. So we already have the product and we will be ready to launch. So they cannot track us so easy. So this is not some meme coin who you will build in few hours and just get them listed, yeah. So this is the real products. We need really big development team. You need a lot of the time working, hundreds and hundreds of smart contracts being built on all this logic in behind. So as I said, this is a little bit complicated. So you see how much of the time it takes to the Binance to list their decentralized perpetual trade. Yeah. So as I said, they know where the money is. Just be ready to jump in and you will see some crazy results. Also, I got the invitation for the blockchain live in Dubai. So the exchanges and market maker they give to Jake, yeah, some free tickets and stuff, yeah, to come there and to promote TMX. So basically, I will be in Dubai from October of 29 to 29. I will be probably more days there, but yeah, as I said, I will be on this event. So yeah, if you want to meet Jake, if you want to see how all stuff work, if you want to make some network with some people, I can get with some lot of the people from the exchanges, from the market, from the promotions. So yeah, we can make some really good contacts there. So if you guys want to jump and see me in person, I will be there. Yeah. So you will see some big guys, 1.9 meters tall. Yeah, more than 100 kilos. Yeah. When you see this is Jake. Yeah. So when you see this big guy there, I'll be there. You can say hi. We can speak. We can work together. So as I said, I will be there. We'll work this out, and as I said, until there we will already have active exchange. We already be working now, so from that moment I will work. So when we activate the exchange, my next big stuff will be just bring more liquidity. So as I said to my guys, just at that from now we are just working on liquidity and bringing more people to start using this stuff. Yeah. So you will see how this stuff will work, and you will see how liquidity is also easy money. Tokens are great stuff because you guys get really great entry, and token now is still cheap, but you will see how liquidity is also sweet. Yeah. So when you put 10K into the liquidity and after 1 year you have 20K in value, plus you get every month paid from this just for borrowing liquidity for the traders. So how liquidity works on the exchanges. So let's say if I want to make some long trade, I want to, let's say, put one Ethereum, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000, and I want to make 2x. So this is $10,000. So if you put $10,000 in liquidity, this $10,000 will be used for the liquidity providing for this trade. So we will, let's say, like borrow you $10,000 in your position. And if you trade it, let's say you lose $1,000 in this trade, you will need to pay fees. I don't know, fees will be, let's say, around $100, let's say. So basically from this $100, $50 will go to liquidity providers, $20 will go for TMX token stakers, and this $1,000 of the loss will be add up into the liquidity. So basically for all liquidity providers, they will share this $1,000 to increase their value into the liquidity. So I can just tell you guys how easy and how this is the best money in the market. Yeah, so I will not lie. This is the really best and really the easiest way how to get yourself your liquidity, how to get yourself into the work. So I don't know, with GMX, I think GMX is now around $800 million into the liquidity. They have 80,000 liquidity providers. So there been guys with $10 and guys with $10 million in liquidity providing. So you can provide with any value liquidity. So you can, let's say, put $10, $10,000, $2 million, as much as you want, and you can remove this liquidity. So this is very important. So let's say if you need some money, you can take, let's say, 10% of liquidity, 20 or even 100%, take money back, use it, but when you take it back, you will not earn any more this passive income. So this is how liquidity works. So as I said, guys, be prepared. You got really great entry. Still token is still cheap. Please buy. I see this green is not stopping. Yeah, so I really like that. I see this green is not stopping. People see this stuff. Please use it, please buy. And when liquidity go live, yeah, as I said, put some money aside into the liquidity. This can be your pension fund. This can be your paycheck every month. So as I said, from all this money, what people trade, from all fees, from all liquidations, this will go into the liquidity. And you guys we will share with you. Because when you get liquidated on Maxi or Binance, they take all money. They take all liquidated money and grow their exchange. But when you get liquidated on TMX, we share 50% back from the fees, and all liquidation go to liquidity providers. So as I said, exchange don't get money from liquidations because liquidations go to the liquidity providers. We share it between you guys. And this is how this stuff works. And as I said, be prepared, be ready, something great will come. Buy more tokens and prepare your liquidity. And I think really, really great stuff can come in coming weeks. And by the end of this month, as I said, my main goal is go with TMX, go to at least $10 when we finish it. If not, see it World War III or something really bad on the market. I hope we will not see that. But yeah, as I said, by the end of this week, at least $4 before listing $5, and then when we go live with the exchange, $10 is the target. Yeah. So basically with $10, I think your coins, guys, will grow really, really lot of the money. And guys, let's say who buy in private sale, they will get in value 20x. Oh, I don't know, if you invest $1,000, you get 20,000 in value of TMX token. And you will get unlocked part by part. You will get every month, I think around 4%. So you can just count 4% times 20. This is 80% of your investment. In first month, you will get 80% back. Second month, maybe even more than 80%. And every month you will get 100% of your investment. So you can just imagine how big this is and why we build this and why we have real product. Not some stupid meme coin, not some stuff who will not add value because we will take the money out of the market, all the traders. We will give them opportunity to trade without KIC, without any restrictions. But for that, they will pay the fees and all liquidations go to our people and to our investors. So as I said, guys, I will not make this any longer. If you want to meet me, I will be there in Dubai by the end of this month. There will be a lot of the stuff happening there. Also for promoters, if you guys want to see us, we want to make some videos, some stuff, additional promotion material. There will be a lot of the things happening there. I can also introduce you with all others companies and working staff and marketers and a lot of the stuff. I know a lot of the people there, but yeah, as I said, we can prepare this to stage it on the next level. And you guys, if you want to add up something, maybe David, yeah, you can say how you go from 10K to 25. Yeah, I love this story. Yeah, so this is the basic story how to get money in crypto. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what, you guys, early on when Jake was talking about creating the exchange and everything that goes with it, right? And you look back in time and you realize that a token launch comes a dime a dozen, but an exchange launch doesn't happen all the time. And I've seen in the past, based on what I've seen a lot of people change their lives financially. And I said, wow, this could be something huge. And then just seeing when Jake was putting everything together, and then of course it takes trust. It takes something where you say, look, this is something that could potentially change a lot of people's lives financially, not only your life, your family's life, but your children's lives. And you can do things and have more time freedom to do what you want to do. But it starts now. And it starts when the pre-sale, 50 cents, TGE, a dollar something. And then when Jake said the Ethereum was at 1,200 or 1,400, buy TMX tokens now. I bought the 10,000 because I had that faith. I had that trust. I knew that Jake was doing something different than anything I've ever been part of. And I said, I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know this. I do know that we're on to something really big. And when I saw that and I did it, I said, you know what? Let's go. So I put 10,000 and like Jake said, I checked today, it's $25,000. I'm not selling a single penny. We're holding on to this as long as we can because here's the thing, guys. There's going to come a time that people are going to be able to withdraw and you can live off of it. You can survive off of it. But the thing is this, in the very beginning of any project, I don't care what it is. You got to hold on to it. You got to accumulate as much as you can. Accumulate. And one thing that I learned from other people who became really wealthy with just an exchange launch or just a token launch, they accumulated every single time they had. I had somebody tell me the other day, all I have is $500. I don't have enough to buy TMX. I want to buy 1,000. That's the wrong mindset. You have $500, buy $100 worth. You could buy $200 worth. TMX right now is pumping. It's at $3 and about 30 cents or so. Jake said we're going to be at 4. We could be at 5. We could even be at 10 by the end of the month. But just think about it right now, you guys. Share it out with a lot of people. Uniswap is here. If you're in the US, you can buy TMX tokens on Uniswap. There's really no excuse not to buy any TMX tokens. So this is just the beginning of the beginning. I just say this. Accumulate as much as you can. That's my mindset right now. If I can buy $100, I'll buy $100. If I can buy 200, I'll buy 200. If I can buy $20,000, I would buy it right now because there's going to be a time, you guys, in the future, 6 months from now, a year from now, that you're going to look back and you're going to be like, I wish I would have bought today. And if you don't do it, you don't take action, you're not going to get results. Action always equals results. Take the action, buy TMX tokens, share it with a lot of people. But you guys are the lucky ones. I know I say it all the time, but you guys, this is like a TMX family. Everybody here basically has the potential to really do something crazy in the next 6 months to a year. So just accumulate as much as you can, buy, and I'll send it back to you, Jake.
Yeah, as I said, this is really great feedback from the people who are buying, who are bringing, and as I said, always even $100 can change your life. Yeah, if you put $100 in private sale, you can go in value even 2,000 or even $20,000 maybe in a year or later. But as I said, this when you have real product. Real value come after the time, yeah. So basically, it will not happen. We will not pump this token to $100 just in one day and then drop it back to $1. Yeah, we are not doing this stuff, yeah. So basically, we are building the value, we are building the volume, and all this new volume will come. And as I said, GMX is always from 90 cent to $91, but after 3 years. So 100 DEX after 3 years. So guys, if you are ready, as I always said, you can always sell some part of the token, but never more than 10%. Yeah. If you need the money, if you have something emergency, sell 10%, because as I said, always put yourself aside, put yourself tokens, because with the staking, when we open it this month, you will get passive income. You will be paid for holding TMX token. And this is what we are working on. And this is what we are bringing. And as I said, lot of I hope millionaires will come from the TMX, but yeah, as I said, at least hundreds and hundreds of thousands of the dollar we bring into the TMX for our guys who've been with us from the beginning. Yeah, and as I said, I cannot promise millions, but hundreds, I think it's really really possible, and this is what we can bring on.
Oh man, I love it. I have a couple buddies already, Jake, where they show me their trust wallets and they're over hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, that's really cool. And guys, you got to understand what he said too. He said this month, passive income from the trading exchange. So the traders trade, we make fees. That brings us passive income. So you're part of this family, you're part of this community to be able to get these tokens before anybody else. So when we go and stake these in there, it's just going to go up. I see questions like, do you think the token will pump when the exchange launches? Absolutely. That just brings more legitimacy, more utility, everything for it to where everybody's going to get announcements that, hey, there's a TMX, exchange. Not only they have a token that's launched everywhere, they had an exchange as well. Like he was talking about 1 of 13. So this is really cool. This is something to start thinking about and utilizing, taking that passive income and
either adding it into more liquidity tokens to add into liquidity to get paid from 50% of the fees, or just take percentages of it. So I love that. I don't know who C is, but yeah. So that's something that definitely want everybody to know how an exchange works and how you can make passive off of there. So go ahead, Jake. Sorry. I don't know who
Yeah,
C is.
yeah. As I said, yeah, from the beginning, we are just on the beginning. We are just at the beginning of October, so be prepared. As I said, I cannot announce maybe a day or two before we go fully live, but yeah, from my side, we are looking at bring this up and be prepared, stake more tokens because when we go live, at that moment, they will push our token even bigger. People will see that we have real product who is working behind the token and this can pump the price really high. So this can maybe hit $10, but I can say I see some crazy results, even 20, 30, $50. So you cannot believe how fast things can happen. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And guys, I just like want to add something right here that like I see some C or who is that. So like it's just really important that like you put your photo right there, just like open the camera and just like provide your real name because like sometimes we do not unmute people who just like join screaming or something like that. That's why. So just like put your real name, yeah. So like we don't know who he is. So I think that's understandable. And yeah, so like just for today, the price is the really good for the TMX token. So I think it's the great time to buy for that people who still didn't made it. And just like, receive even the 10x. It's already some great result in crypto, like 1000%. It's like powerful result. But yeah, like most of our community hold it, and that's like important stuff to achieve maximum results here. And I know like the venture capitalist is that people who receive the most percentage in crypto. So yeah, guys, we're in the good hands with Jake. Yeah, so like what he's doing with the trading, with all of this part, and that's just the beginning, 100%. Yeah, so
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah, I think we are ready to close to not hold this for too long. But yeah, as I said, guys, next week more updates. I'll try to prepare a lot of the stuff. I'll try to see when we also get promoted the articles, videos, and everything. Yeah, so you can share also with your guys, with your community, so people can understand, people can see. But yeah, I can guarantee you TMX will be number 13 decentralized perpetual trading on the coin market cap, guys. And this is what we've been fighting all this year. Yeah, so be ready for really great fight, and we want to take part of this cake. Yeah, we want to take part of these billions and these crazy guys from the Binance. They took, how I say today, I don't know, 84 billion in trading volume. So this is so crazy. I cannot even imagine. And this is just beginning. Yeah, this is just beginning, and you can just imagine how much of billions and billions of dollars can go to the TMX, and you will share the part of the cake, yeah, because you hold TMX token and you are shareholder of the exchange. So as I said, guys, nice to have you all. Buy more tokens and prepare yourself liquidity. This month will be really crazy. This month will be really crazy, and you will pump your wallet. So thank you, guys, and see you next week.
Thanks, Jake, and thanks, guys. We'll see you. So recording gonna be posted.
See you guys.